Welcome to the Bright Side of Aging, sponsored by the American Senior Gazette.org. John Dzwonkowski is the editor. I am the publisher, Ike Engelbaum, and I'm a pharmacist. And we'll take a moment and talk about some of the bright side of aging aspects to life.
That's right, Ike. Our topic today, by the way, is exercise. Now, I know that sounds like a swear word to some people because it's a pain in the butt to do. But I'll tell you, if you just move a little bit, it's a great thing. And you don't have to do it all at one time. Maybe you're having trouble getting off the couch. But if you spend a half an hour every day, you'll be amazed at the difference it'll make in your enjoyment of everything you do during the day. So you do some exercise also, don't you?
Oh yeah, I love to play tennis. In fact, in my opinion, tennis is not a matter of life and death. It's much more important than that. But you know, John, the truth is that there is a lot to be said about move it or lose it. Mm-hmm. And I think you're absolutely right. You have to really enjoy doing something, and if it's walking, so be it.
Yeah. In fact, I lift weights occasionally. You couldn't tell that I know, but you should have seen me before I did, huh? And I don't really enjoy lifting weights, but it's not that tough to do. The hard part is getting yourself motivated to get down to that area where you have a weight machine, which I do. And so I put a TV down there, or put on a book on tape, or get somebody to work out with, and it makes it a lot more fun. You know, I noticed we're in your yard. You don't have a tennis court here. What do? Go to a club to play tennis with?
No, I'm smarter than that. I just look stupid. In shopping around for a house, I love tennis, so I said to myself, why not look for a house that has a neighbor with a tennis court? It's a lot cheaper to find a neighbor with a tennis court and build the court on your property.
I hope your neighbor doesn't see this tape, for crying out loud. Well, you do a lot of swimming also, but you don't have don't tell me, you got a neighbor who's got a pool.
That's right. In fact, it took a little bit of looking around, but when you analyze it, there are houses in between tennis courts and swimming pools.
And you happen to have one of them. When this house goes up for sale, I get first dibs, all right?
All right, I'll call you.
Another thing people do for exercise is they just take a walk once in a while, and some people want to walk my wife walks 5 miles a day, I don't know where the heck she is. In fact, she just goes and goes. But you can start small. I mean, maybe you'll start off with the small one. Maybe head out to your mailbox. Just keep your goals low. Get to the mailbox, and you'll be fine.
Remember, when you do this, you got to pace yourself because you got to carry something back.
And then after that, maybe you go around the block once, or like you said, to start a walking club or something.
Oh,
huh?
Sure. You just knock on a few doors in your neighbors and just tell them when you're going for a walk. But I've come up with an even better idea,
What's that?
John.
What's that?
That whenever you go out for a walk, and it really actually increases your family income.
What?
I asked my wife to walk along with me, and we hold hands. By holding her hand, it prevents her from going shopping.
Oh, jeez. This is no help. We're trying to help people out here.
Oh, yeah, this is a great help.
Well, as long as you're going to get a little idiotic here, I think one of the best exercises, by the way, once you put the weightlifting and the tennis and the swimming aside, sex is great for your cardiac health, by the way. Of course, you got to be careful who you choose for your partner. Preferably somebody that your wife would be okay with would be very important. Probably her would be a good suggestion.
I think it keeps you out of the court system too.
Otherwise, you're going to, instead of doing the sex or the weightlifting or the tennis, you're going to wind up working on self-defense or boxing or learning how to do pistol shooting. That's going to be too stressful on you. You don't need that. So.
No, there's one good thing if you do decide to have sex with other people. You can run for politics.
I think we better wrap up. Thanks for spending time with us at the American Senior Gazette.org. Enjoy.